Right now, in some breaking news we first brought to you on ABC2News.com. A Baltimore County woman lost her home to fire this morning and was lucky to get out with her own life. ABC2 News' Jeff Hager joins us now with the latest on this investigation into whether someone set this fire intentionally. Jeff?
Jamie, investigators are still trying to determine whether an incendiary device, a firebomb of some sort, was used to ignite the fire that destroyed the house. And they're questioning a neighbor in connection with the incident. In the critical seconds before firefighters arrived at the two-story house here on Essex Avenue, a work crew spotted a dog barking in the front yard, smoke billowing from the side of the home, and a woman crawling out of an upstairs window.
She actually came on top of the roof, and then we put two ladders against the roof, and she didn't want to come down. She wanted to go back in and get her dog out. Then one of the police officers arrived, and we finally got her down.
What the victim told police would draw the bomb squad and federal agents with the ATF to the scene.
The scene that this woman described with this sudden noise, the window shattering, has led us to suspect that perhaps there might have been an incendiary device involved.
While it's not yet been determined whether this was the work of an arsonist, the victim's neighbors say they don't have to look far for a suspect. They say an unidentified man who lives next door has a history of shooting off guns, mental evaluations, and most recently, some of their addresses and threats appeared scrawled on the siding of his house around his front door.
So we called the police, and we told the police that the guy had our addresses on the front of his house, and it said, kill me. It said that 732 has something parked, something buried under the driveway. And the house next door, 735, it said that she had something hidden in her walls.
Walls now charred by the fire, which destroyed the home, and fears spread through the community that the next-door neighbor in question was nowhere to be found.
We don't know. First we heard he's in custody, and then next we heard he hasn't. So we don't know where he's at.
While police say it's too early to say what happened here, residents say they called police repeatedly in recent weeks, alerting them to a suspicious neighbor, and they shouldn't be surprised now that they're dealing with a suspicious fire.
The police officer yelled at me because they evacuated us, and my mom is 80, and I was getting her out of the house. And the police officer yelled at me and said, you know, I'm starting to lose my patience with you. I said, well, you know what, if you would have done something yesterday about this idiot, maybe this wouldn't have happened.
Police say they have now located an unidentified neighbor for questioning about the suspicious fire, but at this point they are not calling him a suspect. Jeff Hager, ABC2 News.